So I played V-Rising for a total of 20 minutes yesterday. I think I made it out of the tutorial area and I put I don't know, I didn't do much. So what we're gonna do today is we are going to play some PvE stuff. And the reason we're gonna play PvE is because we actually want to figure out, right, like what the game is and what the game's about. Once we do that, we are actually gonna invite some players. We'll get some duo partners in. Maybe we'll get Kev, who you know from Vampire Uprising, Vampire Blood Hunt. We're actually just gonna learn about the game, right? So there's some people who are grinding this for quite some time now. All right, so we're gonna make a new character. We're gonna make a new save. This is gonna be in a private world. It's gonna be PvE right now. I don't know how to play PvP in this game. So without further ado, let's get into the game and let's create our first character, right? And the way we like to do that is we're gonna just
2 hours later.
Yeah, we'll take that. Right, and our character name is gonna be Cat Hat 1. No, we're just gonna be Cat Hat. Okay, let's create the character and let's actually get out of the tutorial scene a little bit quicker. So we kind of know what we're doing the first 10 minutes of this, and then it's absolutely new ground. So you wake up. So how does the game work, right? So you wake up, you're this little vampire guy or girl. You can't jump, but you can jump down, and you'll see that in a moment. So we have our left click, which just kind of like smack, smack, smack. And I'm pretty sure that if you have a weapon, you can cancel your auto attack so that you don't actually have this sort of like 1, 2, 3 downtime. You can just do 1, 2, swap 1, 2. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We have our little Veil of Blood projectile. So dash, I don't know why this is a projectile because it's a movement ability. So just kind of dash and we leave a little copy behind that explodes after some time. I don't know why it leaves a copy behind. At least maybe we'll unlock the ability to teleport back to it, but for the time being we can't. We already found some bones, that's nice. And, oh, we found more stuff. What is this? We got lumber. Then we have this thing, which just goes like, yoink! Just like, yoinks, a little projectile that does, I don't know, some damage. And we have C, which is literally the block from Smash Bros. So we can't jump, but we can jump down a cliff, but we can't jump back up a cliff, which is kind of weird if you ask me. So we're walking through this really big tomb at the moment with spooky yellow lights, just smacking some barrels. I don't really know if there's anything here worth exploring. I don't wanna just like waste time because there's so much to do. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna walk up these stairs real quick and we're gonna enter. So there's a lot to this game basically. So you have a blood pool, you can eat rats, you'll slowly lose health and ultimately perish if you run out of blood. So we'll figure all of that out. We also have a day-night cycle. Also, there's no like dodge roll in this game. Ow. The only thing you can do is you just kind of like walk away from them, which is a little awkward at first, not gonna lie. We can mine, well, almost everything, right? So you get plant fibers from bushes, you get lumber from trees. We're gonna need a lot of this. We're gonna need this rat as well, so we can collect rats. We can open this container, take stone. Oh, and we have this like little quests, like tutorial quests that actually go pretty deep into the game as well. And we level up, and I think that increases our... I don't know what leveling up does, but we do have this sort of like little level up thingy. So the first thing that we need to do is we need to craft. So we have this really sort of basic crafting menu, and then you can see... You can't actually see the crafting because it's behind my face cam, but it takes like 10 seconds to craft it. We can close this. And yay! And now we got our sword, and it's right here in our like number 2 slot. So if we open our inventory, we can actually move things from the quick equip menu. Quite convenient. This game kind of has, I was talking about it. It has these Valheim/Diablo 3 vibes. Okay, this guy's a little bit bigger. So if we use the projectile, it looks like this. Smackaroonie! So we can also mine stone, fibers. There's copper later on. There's a bunch of stuff coming up. I think the fastest way out of the tutorial is to just go this way. We're just not really gonna bother. Okay, let's... I think it's actually worth farming bones here to get our like starter gear and then leave, to be honest, because there's like a lot of really weak mobs here. Okay, so slay enemies, we got that. We need to craft a bone ring. Okay, so we gotta drink this rat. craft a bone ring real quick. So we're gonna go into crafting. We're gonna make a bone ring. So bone ring gives us spell power, right? And there's a thing called gear level, and then these are additive. So the gear level just kind of like adds on top of each other, basically. And a lot of stuff that's... So if you're missing stuff or if you have better stuff, I think it auto-equips to some degree. But you can also manually control this. Okay, so now it wants us to like kill a bunch of these guys and collect a bunch of bones. Also, a lot of the environment is destructible. So, haha, get wrecked, skeleton, ow. So we're just wrecking these skeletons and we're trying to craft ourselves some armor. Right, so we're gonna make the chest guard and we're gonna... You can also queue stuff, right? We need animal hide for these two, so we can't actually make it. We need to leave the area. So we're gonna wait for it to finish, and it auto-equipped as well, which is nice. And you have a bunch of stats here. So this is where the Diablo element kind of comes in a little bit, because you have this Diablo style interface with a little menu over here, which is a very typical, like, I don't know, 20-year ago RPG. And then you have a crafting menu here, and let's go this way. So now it's still nighttime. We kind of need to do these quests really quickly. Yeah, see, so now in our build menu, we don't have anything. So we need to, yeah, just be done with these quests real quick. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, you can consume animals as well. So animals have this sort of like percentage. Creature, 1%. So different things have different blood types. And it shows down here, right? So we have blood quality 1%. So this blood quality is not actually doesn't actually stack with you killing animals. You're just gonna find animals with like better blood, basically. So we're gonna kill this skelly over here. So we're gonna make the gloves, and we need to kill another wolf or a deer to get the animal hide, so that we can actually craft the last piece of the armor. Also, wolves often come in threes, so we should be able to find another wolf somewhere. Oh, there we go. There's a wolf. Oh, blood 6%. Already better blood than what we have. Also, these wolves, they just jump the whole screen. Like, they just dash across the entire screen. Okay, so now we have blood quality 6%, not 7, because it doesn't stack. We have blood quality 6%. And as you get closer to 100%, you get more bonuses, right? So you get movement speed, and you get sun resistance, because the sun actually kills you. You get damage reduction, health regen, and then a boost of 30% if you have really good blood, which is probably like 100% blood. So this creature has 1%, so we're actually not gonna feed on it. We're going to... Oh, that's a bunny. We can't kill bunnies. Yeah, it has a 1%, so we're not gonna eat it because it's lower than our percentage. We also have some blood essences and some other stuff. What we need is the boots, and as soon as we're done with the boots, we're gonna have to make an axe. This is 7%. So we might be able to find something that has like 30% or something like that. I've seen a couple before. From what I understand, the higher the blood percentage in a way, the rarer the animal is. So we're at 7% right now. So we're getting a little bit of a movement speed boost. Let's see if we can catch this deer. Deer gives quite a bit of leather. No, don't run away from me. Okay, got it. Okay, got an animal heart and some other stuff. As we can see, the night is moving, so we gotta be a little bit quicker. So we're gonna make some bone axes out of the whatever bones we had. I also probably need to kill a couple more skeletons over here, because I'm gonna need more bones anyway. Okay, and yeah, I mean, skellies don't have bones, right? So don't have blood, so we can't eat them. All we gotta do right now is just cut down some trees. If we cut down 3 trees, we are going to be able to progress the quest. And it's just gonna unlock some recipes and stuff, and then we'll be able to actually settle down a base. Recipe unlocked, bone mace. Okay, let's make the bone mace. And we need to find some rocks for that to actually use it. We'll need a lot of wood. We'll need like thousands of wood. Okay, here's some rocks. So let's go smack the rocks. So the reason is, basically, axes have a bonus against trees, right? Swords have bonuses against, I think, animals or something. Oh, to vegetation, sorry. And bone maces have bonuses to minerals. And also, all of this has durability. I don't think it really matters for these like entry-level stuff, but as we get later into the game, we are going to want to have... you have to like repair stuff. Okay, we're breaking our 3rd rock right now, and as soon as we're done with it, we have the technology, Castle Heart and Borders. So the Castle Heart, we have blood essence, we have stone. Let's go find a place to set our base. So we're kind of super close to where we started. So I actually want to be looking north, just because I find it weird if I'm not looking north, to be honest. It just kind of feels weird for me to be looking east. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna look for a plateau, and then actually maybe looking east is better. I'm not sure. Maybe looking north is better. Right. Well, anywho, we got ourselves a fire blossom. So the only thing I want to do really is just kind of move a little bit more inland, but not too far in. So I think we're just gonna settle kind of over here. We don't want to go too far in because there's really strong mobs which are just gonna body us. So let's set an early base over here. Oh god. Okay, so this thing is gonna one-shot us, but we're just gonna steal this from the animals it killed, and this, and we're just gonna leave. They also chase you like decently far, like not really far, but decently far, I would say. So let's find an area where we can settle our base. This is a cliff apparently. Let's find an area where we can settle a base. If we zoom in, we can see that there's a couple of base areas on the left and like a couple of like rises. So maybe let's go over here on the left, and I think we might be in a good spot over there. There's a skelly. Oh no, there's a thug. Has 6% warrior blood. I don't think it matters. I mean, warrior blood also gives melee damage, which is nice, but we're not exactly looking for that right now. I prefer the movement speed, to be honest. What about this area? Oh, the entrance is kind of awkward. What does this have? 2%. So we can also kind of like start eating things and then smack that. Okay, this is a little bit uncomfortable. Let's take these roses with us. Blood roses. Is there gonna be a golem here? Okay, the sun is rising. So what happens when the sun is rising is we start burning in the sun, which is not good. Hey, you know what? Let's take this little cute area over here. Why not? It's obviously a terrible idea, but we're gonna switch our base anyway. So let's get some foundation down. We only got... Oh, I just need more stone. Okay. So let's clear away these trees over here, because we're gonna need the space. But not all the trees. Maybe just this one tree in the middle. Actually, you know what? I'm just not gonna clear the trees at all, because I need shade in my... I need shade anyway. So we're gonna put... I don't really need to consume the castle heart right now. Okay, so the way the castle heart works, so this is basically the center of the base, and if it gets destroyed, obviously everything is really bad. And my base is decaying when it doesn't have blood, and I get blood from killing animals, humans, etc. Right, so here's the limit to my borders. You need leather and copper ingots to upgrade it. You have servant coffins, I don't know what that is yet, and you have like a build limit basically to each base. So the first thing that we're gonna do is we don't really care about building walls because we're surrounded by cliffs. We might put a gate here or something. So what we can do is we can make like a wall here. Can you walk through here? No, you can't. Okay, we can just put a base here, right? And then I think you can walk around this, to be honest. That's fine. For the time being, we're just gonna do this, and I think we're good. Doesn't really matter, doesn't do anything, plus we're the only person on the server, so, you know, whatever. But just for aesthetic purposes to have a door. So now they want us to build some palisades. Let's, you know what, let's actually get this stone here. We're kind of burning. It's gonna take a while. So we're actually taking damage. This is gonna take a while. Okay, we can put another border here, and then we can put another palisade wall here. Can you walk around this? No, you can't. Okay, so our base is safe from the only entrance side. We don't really need more. We can build one just for the sake of completing the quest, and then we're just gonna take the materials back. Place a wooden coffin, place a wooden stash. Okay, so we're gonna go over here in production. We don't have enough lumber for the stash. Also don't have enough lumber for a coffin. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna leave this area. I don't think it really matters. So one thing that I don't want to do is I don't want to cut the trees around my base in case I need to go home kind of like quickly, right? Sorry, so not quickly, but like during the day, so that I actually have a safe way of getting back to my base during the day. There is stuff later on that you can use to, you know, make shadow in your base and so on, make it a little bit more hospitable. But for the time being, we're gonna have to struggle with not having all of this available. So at the moment we have 300 wood. Let's take a little bit more. This is not even close to being enough for anything, unfortunately. As you can see, we cut down the tree and we immediately start burning. And this is why we didn't cut down. Okay, so we need to build a small stash. So we're gonna make a stash area here. We're gonna make one here, and we're gonna put ourselves a coffin. Yeah, I don't know, like straight down the middle. So we can sleep. I don't know, it's like sleeping doesn't accelerate time on the server, but it just kind of protects you from sunlight. So it's quite nice. Okay, so the moon is rising. It's day 2. Let's do the next quest. Construct and interact with a sawmill. Construct and interact with a simple workbench. Increase your gear level by crafting stronger equipment. Okay, this is basically as far as I got in my previous playthrough. So the first thing that we need, we need planks, stone, and animal hide. So we're fine on animal hide. We need some more stone. We need planks. So to make planks, we need a sawmill. To make a sawmill, we need more stone and more lumber. And so the grind for materials begins. I think it's pretty safe to take the stones from around the base. That doesn't really matter. So I'm not sure if trees grow back. I haven't noticed that yet. Maybe it takes some time for that to happen. I think these trees are pretty safe to cut down. So that's basically, apart from bosses, I believe there's 20 bosses in this game. So apart from that, yeah, it's a crafting, base building, kind of Diablo-like kill animals, explore territory type of game. I'm really excited and looking forward to making progress. So what we're gonna do for now is just try to go through this questing thing and unlock more recipes so we can actually get to the fun stuff. Because, so this over here, this thingy here, this I believe is a copper vein, and our mace can't break it. So we need a better mace to be able to do, it's hydration time, to be able to break better ores. So it's the typical, you know, Minecraft, Terraria, whatever progression. Everybody got the basics down? Everybody understood what we're doing here? We are building a sawmill, and I don't have enough lumber. God damn it. What we can do is we can just do a little pirouette in the air, like a ballerina. You know, like a little diving off the cliff into the grass as you normally do when you want to get down the cliff. You just dive off of it. You don't slide down and you don't go around. You just pirouette off of a cliff. The weirder thing is, so I have the super strength to jump down a cliff, but I don't have the strength to get back up a cliff. So I guess we're stuck. I just get this wood as well. So we're just kind of stuck walking back. This part is very Valheimish, not gonna lie. It really like resonates, reminds me of cutting trees in Valheim. Let's get some plant fibers in. You need to get your fibers in to eat your morning cereal. Get your fibers in. Let's move a little bit up. Okay, so our base is already decaying. I don't know what that exactly means. I guess let's put some essences in here. We have about an hour left before our base starts decaying. So I assume the walls start to collapse and stuff. So we're gonna build a sawmill and we're just gonna plop it right here in the corner. And we're gonna give it some lumber for it to make le planks. It actually takes 20 lumber to make 1 plank, which is a really bad ratio, if you ask me. So the next thing that we need a workbench. So for the workbench, we need 8 planks. So while those planks are being made, we are going to adventure out a little bit. It's gonna take like 4 minutes, maybe 3 minutes. So we're gonna adventure out a little bit, get some more blood essences. Yeah, get some more blood essences. We're also pretty low on blood. Well, not pretty low, I mean we're halfway through our blood. And also get some exploration in, right? Because our map is not really that open. Maybe we find like a abandoned encampment, get some resources. Let's see, we can also like get some more stone on the way. That's always nice. So otherwise you have to like run around and look for it. Not really seeing much, but that's okay. We're also only halfway through the night, so we have a lot of time to explore. Look what we got. We got a bandit camp with a chest in it. Let's go. Oh god, these are level 20. They are gonna wreck my butt. Not today, bro. Okay, maybe today. Today is gonna be the day. Ha ha ha, get wrecked. So this guy has 8% rogue blood, ow, which is fine. Thing is, I prefer the movement speed, to be honest. And the reason why I prefer the movement speed is because I have to do some exploration. So I just rather keep that. Okay, so another cool thing that we can do is we can blood mend. So we can actually use our blood to heal. It takes quite a bit of blood to do that. So we're not super excited about doing this. 3, 2... There's nothing in these... Okay, so they actually do have abilities. Ow. What we're gonna do is we're just gonna do that instead. Okay, what do we got here? We got a water-filled canteen, we got some paper, and not much else. We can craft vermin salves. So we got plant fiber, coarse thread. We're just gonna take all of this, break some of their stuff, see what we can find in it. Got more thread, nothing here. Oh, something just popped up on my screen. I don't know what that was. I think we're pretty much done here. Did I take everything from this? Apparently not. Ooh, what is this? Cloth. Okay. There's water here. There's not much else, unfortunately. Okay, let's get the stone. Let's actually consume this salve. No, we're pretty 140 out of 180. That's fine. Because this salve is going to restore us 25% of our health. And it only costs 1 rat to use it. So we're gonna just leave it at that for now. Okay. What are we doing next? We're going back to our base, right? Oh, the entrance is here. Also gonna take this lumber with us. Chopping wood, because we are lumberjacks. Chopping wood, because we are lumberjacks. What are we? Chat. We are lumberjacks, of course. My beautiful, angelic singing voice just attracts people to the stream and doesn't make them leave.